Hello everyone, welcome to the lecture. I'm Supriti Das. I work as a guest faculty in the Department of Management, Assam Downtown University. In today's lecture, we will be discussing about the term advertisement. So what is basically advertisement? Advertisement is nothing but it is a kind of, communication with the users of a product or service. These are actually messages paid for by those who send them and are intended to inform or influence people who receive them. Okay, so basically advertising, you can say it is a marketing tactic that is involving paying for space to promote a product, service or cause. The actual promotional messages are called advertisements or ads for short, and the goal of advertising is to reach people most likely to be willing to pay for a company's products or services and entice them to buy. So let's see. In the introduction part, I have just written some key points like advertising. It has become an integral part in today's marketing scenario because if you are not advertising your product or if you're not advertising your service, then people will not be aware of your product or service. And if people are not aware, then they won't come and buy your product or use your service, right? So in today's marketing scenario, and as we all know, there is a lot of competition, like a lot of products, a lot of services that exist in today's market. So if you want that customers come and buy your product or use your service, then it is very necessary that you impart the knowledge of your product or your service to your customers, and that can be done only through advertising. So in earlier times, advertisement was not given as much emphasis as it is given today. The Institute of Practitioners in Advertising defines the term as advertising presents the most persuasive possible selling messages to the right prospects for the product or service at the lowest possible cost. So when you are advertising, means here we are using the word right prospects. Right prospects are basically, the customers, the target customers. See, you whatever product you are developing or you're producing, or whatever service you are trying to provide, it is not necessary that everyone will be willing to buy your product or everyone will be using the service that you are providing. There will be particular people who will be wanting your product or who will feel that they need your product or they want to use your service. So these are the right prospects. So when you are delivering a message of your product or your service via advertisement, then what you are doing, you are sending the information to the target customers. So the target customers becomes alert, or they gain some knowledge about your product or service. They come to you and they buy it. Okay, so here we have a combination of creativity, marketing research and economic media buying. So when you are the first thing is that you have developed a product. Now how you are going to impart the information about that product to your customers, that is very important, because your advertisement will have to capture the target customers attention. Because if you are not able to make the advertisement in such a way that the customers are not interested, or it is not much attractive, then also it will be a loss for you. Because see, when making an advertisement means what, you are investing some amount of money, right, to make that advertisement. But if that advertisement has no return, like you have tried to deliver the information of that product to your customer, but it is not reached, then it will be of no use, right? So the advertisement that you create has to be creative. Then market research, like you have to know whom to advertise your product, where to advertise your product. If the advertisement does not reach your target customers, again that will be of no use. And economic media buying, then advertisement may cost a lot of money, but that cost is justified if it works effectively. Like you have spent a lot of money in advertising, but in return there are a lot of customers who have come to know about your product or service and they are willing to come and buy your product. Then that will be a positive thing for you, right? You have invested a sum, but in return you are getting more amount of money. So that will work. That is what, working effectively. You have invested and in return you are getting more, right? So that all these things have to be very carefully designed and structured and advertised, so that your products or services are it can be sold to your customers. Okay, so this was just an introduction of advertisement. About the objectives of advertisement, importance of advertisement, we'll be seeing in the next lecture. Thank you.